like forever since I've seen you.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah, you've been wide open, haven't you?
always, bro.
Oh
Always
gosh,
bothered.
you sound about like I do, bro.
Sick.
You been sick?
Yeah, like just started coming down with something today.
No shit.
It's just a sore throat, stuffiness type thing.
Gotcha, man. Well, I hope you get to feeling better.
Oh yeah, it's gonna blow over in a few days. I don't stay sick, man. You know what I think it was?
What?
I just did some insulation,
Uh huh.
bro. This fucking insulation that I took out of there, it looked like something out of Tales from the Crypt.
No shit.
It was so old and so bad. And I took my respirator off a few times in there. Like,
Oh,
this is how bad it was. I wiped my forehead one
uh,
time
right.
and right
Oh
here,
wow.
and I'm all broke out.
Oh gosh, I can't deal with insulation, man. It'll eat me up.
Brand new installation, I don't mind. I don't care.
But
But
other
this shit
stuff,
was old and got dust from decades. Ugh,
my
you
God.
know, yeah.
Mm,
But I think that's what it was because I don't usually get sick.
yeah, you might have inhaled some of it. I mean,
Yeah, I
that
had to have. I
mm,
had to expose myself to it some kind of way.
well, that wouldn't have asbestos in it, would it?
As worst as, bro.
Oh wow,
I
God,
hope not.
yeah, I didn't know it. I mean, if it's that old, how old do you think it could have been? Maybe 50, 60 years old?
Let's see.
Because if it had, because that's what they used to use asbestos for, wasn't it? Insulation.
Yep,
That shit's bad.
it couldn't have been more than from the 60s. All right. It originated in the 1940s and production thrived in the beginning of the. Oh, great. 1960s.
Oh wow, fuck. Yeah, that ain't good, dude.
Oh, God. And it was installed as attic insulation in millions of American homes.
Oh my lord, dude, that is not good, bro.
Damn. I gotta fucking clean my whole damn house out, bro. And my shop vac and everything.
Oh gosh.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't know how long they had used it for, but man, there was a older building, here not far from me. It was a commercial building, and the it was an old store, and it was built like early 20s, and then it was like a small cotton mill, and then that went out, and then they turned it into a store, and it was a store was I think the store opened in like 1930, and it was a store from 1930 up until 2010 maybe. And so the girl that owned it, well, her father owned it. Originally it was Mr. Love, and then he sold it to his nephew, Mr. Utley, and then Mr. Utley bought it like in 1970, and he had it up until he passed away in 2009, I think, or 2010. And then Patty, his daughter, she started working there when she was like 14, and so he left it to her, and then she just couldn't run it by herself, so she sold it, and then the city bought it and was going to put something like offices or something in there, and they went in there and was going to redo it, and they said it was just full of asbestos, so they just didn't do it, and they just tore the building down, and hauled it off. But they still own the property though. But I don't know. Yeah, that asbestos. I didn't know how long they had been in use, but man, that stuff is rough.
Man, I've just found a kit on Amazon, but you
Uh
gotta
huh.
send it off. I'm about to fucking get it.
And what was it?
An asbestos kit
Asbestos kit. Yeah,
to like have it tested.
yeah. Well, maybe it won't be in it.
What the
Maybe it
fuck
was.
if it is? What am I gonna do?
Uh, yeah. Hmm.
Fuck. Oh well.
So I'll tell you, it was a pretty old house.
Oh yeah, man. I've been working on this house for a while. Like nails that I've been pulling out, were fucking hand driven by somebody.
Oh,
That's how old this house is.
good gracious. Yeah, I come across an old building one time that had the old forged nails from way back. I mean, they were flat, kind of like, and they
Yeah,
had that little flat head. You could tell this thing's was old.
it might be concrete nails too.
Yeah, man, they
Concrete
were.
nails still look like that.
Uh,
But 37, got $40, man. Fuck that if it's asbestos or not.
oh wow,
I ain't that worried about it.
$40.
Yeah, to have it sent off 3 days, $40. It better come with a kit all in there. I better know immediately for 40
Right.
bucks. Fuck all
Well,
that.
they ain't nothing cheap no more. Mm. I caught your I caught
Yeah, I need to
your
watch it.
bike.
Man, I gotta find a better setup, man. I need like a GoPro or something that I can like an external camera that I
Uh,
can hook up to so I don't have to have my phone like vulnerable.
I got you.
Or just a decent fucking handlebar mount for my phone.
Yeah,
I don't
because
know.
you don't want it to hit the pavement. You know.
Yeah, like I got 4 or 5 videos where it starts off. It's got 5 good minutes of riding, and then I eventually shut it down because I'm just freaking out about my phone too much.
Yeah. Of course, this one wasn't but about what 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, it's like literally me leaving my house. I was about to get on 99, and right before I got on 99, I pulled over and took my phone off.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't know if something had happened or not, and I'm like, well, damn. I seen where
No,
you pulled off.
it's me worrying about something happening.
Yeah. Man, it's foggy as fuck here, man.
Foggy.
Hell yeah.
The weather's
Dense fog
so
too.
beautiful this weekend.
Mm. Ain't no
I've been
telling
on
what
my
it'd be
bike
like
all
tomorrow.
weekend.
Man, that that's so wicked. Whenever I went back to the other one, the one that you done here about 2, 3 months ago, um, where you left your house and got on 99
Yeah,
and went about 50 miles and turned around and came back
yeah.
because we was talking about your light bar.
Hey,
I said, man, that's awesome, that light bar, because I remember you saying it was like for your relay or something, it was like 70 some bucks,
yeah, something
and
ridiculous.
you got the light bar and everything,
And the hookup
and
kit,
the hookup
all of
for
that.
like 40,
35
35.
bucks.
Yeah, that's a no brainer,
Yeah.
no
And
brainer at all.
now I got it. I got some blue underglow that lights up the ground around my bike.
Ooh, like the what do you call ground effects?
Yeah, and I got it plugged right into the light bar. So when I turn the light bar on,
They come on,
the blue comes on too.
man.
I need to add a little bit more blue.
I like that. I know that sets your bike off.
Yeah,
Ah,
and fucking jet black at night, and then blue
blue.
all under. It's pretty cool.
Oh my
I had them
god.
on there when I first got the bike,
Uh,
and then I got it back from the mechanic one time, and I just needed to hook up my battery again. I fucking put the terminals. I put the wires on the wrong terminal for like a split second.
oh,
Fried them all.
just like it don't take long.
Started melting the shit.
Oh
So
wow.
I've just ripped it all off of there. I've been playing with all of that recently, trying to
Uh,
revive it. But It's so cheap to just get a new one
Yeah, I've seen them on trucks around here, like the big 4-wheel drives.
on the wheels and shit.
Yeah, the wheels and the undercarriage and everything, and it looks pretty cool. You know, I've seen some red ones, I've seen some pink ones, I've seen some blue ones, and some orange and yellow ones. Um, but they do that what they call the Carolina squat.
Yeah, that's
That
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 Baja.
back, yeah, that back squats and the front end goes up.
They got that
And,
freaking Baja trucks
hmm
that run and they jump and shit in the rain.
yeah,
I
and
think it looks kind of cool. I mean, on a regular truck though, it's like what you doing?
yeah, they be most of these trucks. They be like they had the big wheels on them. You know, the I call them the wagon wheels, and have the
Yeah,
big system. And I think mostly what I've come across and what I've seen, it's probably it's they're mostly like teenagers. You know,
yeah,
16, 17-year old got a brand new truck and all the bells and whistles and the big rims and the stereo and uh, the lights and everything. And I'm like, you know, mom and dad's paying for that. You
yeah.
know,
I
and
never
gas.
was a go big, go high kind of guy.
Hmm.
I was a go low. My first truck could push a Coke can across the parking lot.
No joke.
That's how low
Uh,
it was.
I know a guy that had a car and he couldn't get his low enough. You know, this was back in the early 90s, mid 90s, something like that. And he he had it lowered, but he wanted to go lower. And the tracks here above the house,
Oh no.
he got hung on them. And everybody got out of the car, and except for Stacy, she's still in the car because she had to drive. And everybody got out and picked it up, you know, picked it up and moved it off the tracks. And I'm like, dude, you want to go lower? I said, you're
Yeah.
gonna get hung up on something or another. I says, you ain't gonna be able to get off.
Not just getting hung up, bro. My
Just
little truck, you needed a fucking neck brace to ride in that
oh
bitch.
my
It was
god, that some
rough.
gun, that some gun felt like a buckboard wagon,
Yeah.
you
It,
know.
it was rough.
And
I knew every bump on every route that I took anywhere, bro. Anywhere in Louisiana, southeast Louisiana, I knew
uh,
every bump.
oh my god, I remember they was he went down to Spring Lake uh at one of the garages down there on the strip, and I rode with him, and I asked him, I said, what are you gonna do? You know, when you coming down here? And he said, well, he said, had something to get something about his tires or rims or something. So we pulled in, and he told the guys what he wanted, and he says, okay. So we went outside and hung around, you know, to wait while they done the work, and they had problems getting the floor jack up underneath it.
Yeah, I used to have two jacks. I'd have
Mm.
one jack, just a pancake jack, just to get it off the ground a little bit, so I
And
could
you slide
slide
the
the
other
big
one up
jack
underneath.
up under that.
My God,
Yeah,
I'm telling you. And then there was one guy that had a I forget what kind of car it was. It was an older car. Um, I want to say it was like a Lincoln Continental in the
Bonneville.
'70s or something, and he had hydraulics up all around it. And me and my buddy was standing there talking. We looked over there and seen the front wheels. The top was bowed in. I was
Yeah,
like, "What the hell?" And
on them Dayton's,
yeah,
smoke
and
rim.
and so he asked the guy that was working there at the garage or whatever. He said, "What happened to that thing over there?" He said, "Oh," he said that. He said that's fucked. I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yeah." He said he had the hydraulics on, was making the front end bounce. He said, and the spindles and everything come out from up underneath it. It just
Oh,
broke tie
you
rods and
got to
all.
change all that shit, man.
Yeah,
You can't put that
and
shit on there with stock parts.
yep. But I mean, he said he was bouncing. See how I could bounce? Doom, doom, doom. And he said when he come back down that last time, it said kaplunk.
You sure it wasn't a Impala?
It may have been. I
Yeah,
can't remember,
the
but
64 is the fucking the go to for that.
But
My
yeah,
uh, my father-in-law had a '64 Impala on with hydraulics, fucking bouncing, three-wheel riding, and everything. And he had to get rid of it because he was trying to build his shop. Man, that hurt me when he got rid of that thing.
I bet it did, brother. I bet it did.
That's a classic.
Yeah, my stepfather had a Impala. Yep, it was nice. It was a '64, I
Yeah,
believe.
64 is the good one.
Yep, and the the he had it forever. It wasn't in the best shape, but it was getting around car.
Yeah, and usually
And
north.
yeah, and the motor when he went out there to get in it one morning to go to work, and they had I think it was a gas line or something, and it caught fire.
Oh no.
Yeah, it didn't. It just burnt. It burnt the hood and the paint off the hood and stuff. But he was able to put it out. But yeah, he never did get it fixed, and so finally he sold it to somebody. I forget how much he got out of it, but yeah, it just the only thing he had to do was just do the rewiring and stuff to it, wiring harness.
What's up with your Monte Carlo?
Uh, it's got some issues, electrical issues. Of course, I need to go through it. I mean, really go through it, and it's gonna take some money. I need to. I was talking to this one guy, and he was telling me because I was wanting to go through it and have it all redone, inside, interior, and everything. And he told me he said he said he could probably do it for he said about 1,500. You know, that's going through it and everything, repainting it. Of course, this was a few years back, but he said 1,500 would probably do it. If there wasn't a lot wrong with it. I said there ain't a whole lot wrong with it. And but I just told him I'd like to get it back the way it would be like if it was coming out of the original. And he says I understand. Um, and he said, well, would you want to put the decals back on it? I was like, of course. And he said, well, I'm gonna tell you these decals. He said if you buy them, he said you're gonna pay
Expensive.
for them.
Hell
And
yeah.
I says, well, he says because he said, haven't you ever seen these Monte Carlos? He said that's been repainted. He said they don't have the decals on the doors and stuff. I said, yeah. He said that's why. He said they are expensive. He said, but he said the cheaper way to do it. He said if you want to
Find
do it
somebody
like
with
that,
cricket.
he said find somebody that does signs.
My
He
mom
said,
does it.
he said and they can reproduce them things. He said for you know cheaper,
My
a lot
fucking mom
cheaper.
gonna do it for you, bro.
Yeah, and
She got a cricket machine. I make her do. She does all kind of shit for me.
oh, but
She's a whiz on that thing, dude.
yeah, and somebody says, well, I told them about it, and they said, well, that'd be the way to go, and you can put them on. I said, fuck that. I said, I ain't putting them on. I said, I'll take it to somebody who knows what the hell they doing, because be my luck, gonna put them on, they be crooked and all this kind of shit,
Oh
you
no.
know.
I would do it myself. I wouldn't trust nobody else to do it. And
Hmm.
if you do it, but right before you clear coat over it,
Oh yeah, that would look so awesome, dude. Um,
fucking Kobe's still got the Monte Carlo
oh,
SF.
does it? What
Yeah,
what's his year?
87.
87. Has his got the slanted back glass?
I don't know EQ. I'd have to
Uh,
look at it, but he talks about getting that thing going so much, bro. And
oh my God, they are so sweet.
we got to find an engine for his though. The engine's locked up.
Oh,
Yeah,
probably a 305
it's a 305.
high output.
It's a 305. I don't know anything more about it. I know it's the 305, and I know the engine's locked up. The inside they got a bunch of like trash and personal belongings. Look
I
like
understand.
newspapers and shit.
Yeah, they they're hard to come by. Um, they're getting harder to find. The I know that I think it was the 87, if I'm not badly mistaken. I believe it was the 87. They came out. Um, they wanted to be more aerodynamic, and they came out with a slanted back glass. And I mean, it still looked good, but I just didn't like that slanted back glass. I just like the straight, come down back glass. And so I mean, it was still a Monte Carlo, but I just didn't. That was the only thing I didn't like about that was the slanted black glass. You know.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Did you know that in '86, the fastest production car in the world was the Grand National
Ooh,
in
I
the
didn't know
world?
that, but man, that Grand National. God, I like the Grand National, and I like the what was it, the Grand Prix. I believe that's what it was. Uh, and there was a one. What was it called? Was it the Oldsmobile 442?
Um,
Was it Oldsmobile?
at this around that same time, they had the Typhoon and the what was it? The Typhoon was the Blazer, and the S10 was the what they called it. God damn it! You know what I'm talking about? There was special edition.
Yeah. Um. Let's
I got
see.
it. My mom would be screaming at the screen right now. She's the one who taught me about all that shit.
Ah, your mom.
Hmm.
Let me see here.
The Typhoon was a Blazer, and yeah, what is this? Something you should know about it. 1991 Cyclone.
Cyclone.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, you know the Pontiac Grand Prix, the 82, the early 80s. That was a G body style.
let me.
Um and it favors a lot like the Monte Carlo body style. You know, that's just let me
80,
see.
80 what?
80 um 80.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You
yeah.
see it?
I got you.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an awesome looking car. And then let's see what else. That was a Pontiac Grand Prix. And then there was one called the Grand National, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
fastest
Grand National.
car in '86.
Wow.
Had a twin turbo V6 in it.
Ooh, 19.
Or supercharged, twin supercharged, something like that.
Oh yeah. Yes, Buick Grand National. That is an awesome mother huncher.
My manager at O'Reilly's,
Uh-huh.
his best friend, his high school friend, had one mint condition.
Oh.
Some serial number way low, close to number one.
Uh-huh.
And when he passed away, he gave it to my manager.
Really?
And he's just got it sitting in a garage somewhere, taken care of.
Hmm.
He's gonna be.
Hmm.
We looked at the last one that went up for auction at Meacham.
Uh-huh.
Something stupid like 1.2, and it wasn't even as good a shape as the one he got is. It's crazy.
Ooh.
I like
The
my
Cutlass Supremes was pretty cool.
yeah.
Mhm. Um,
I like man. One of my favorite older vehicles, like '80s. The
mhm.
Tahoe used to be the Blazer, that full body style, um, 2 door Blazer. You remember that?
Mhm.
It was I don't know why I love that 2 door look on that. Let me see. '80s 2 door Blazer. No, 2 door Blazer, bro. Not no jacket. Serious.
Uh,
I swear to God, man. This last update, I'm never updating my phone again. What year? No, it was '90s then, not '80s. '80s is way too old. Yeah. I don't know why I like this thing so much, bro.
Yeah,
I
daddy
mean,
old dude.
I'm a Tahoe fan,
Tahoe.
all the way.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That is
The
nice,
two
brother.
doors like that, and you remember the seats? They would lean forward like that.
Mm-hmm.
You click the little back latch, and you had to hop in.
Hell yeah.
And that room,
Gosh.
that little, I think it was like an S10, where the two back seats were facing inward towards each other.
Mm-hmm.
I remember riding in that a few times. My
Oh,
uncle back when. Man, how about that little Fox body?
oh yeah, that's nice.
Bruh.
God.
That's probably my favorite Mustang body style. That's the one they like to race and all of that because it's so damn
Mm-hmm.
small.
There's I got this one up on the thing right there.
Oh,
Screen. That's bad right there.
what is that? Monte Carlo.
Yeah.
It looks like yours.
Mm-hmm. Man. That is so sweet, dude. I know that it had it's got 85 mile an hour on the speedometer, but whenever I got it, man, I pushed it. I got on like the plank road, and it's like 2 or 3 miles straight, flat and straight. And I got on that thing, and I pushed it. I pushed it, and I kept pushing, and the needles started coming back around, and I was like, "Oh shit!" And I still had pedal, and I was like, "Damn, I wonder if I can come back around." And I got it almost pointing down, straight down, and I still had some pedal
Yeah,
left, and I said, "Nah, I better back off." So I backed off, but man, she was just shitting and getting, man, God Almighty.
yeah.
And then
Suspension went
I
on
put that,
right back in the
yeah,
'80s. You might have had the
and
power,
then
but the
yeah,
hand
and I had that shift kit put in it. Man, that is awesome as fuck.
with like a slap shift.
Yeah, well, it's I don't know if it's just a regular shift kit, um, and it would whenever I'd floor it and it change gears, and man, it'd snap your neck.
Oh,
It
it's
shift
automatic.
it shift hard, yeah. But
Ah,
man, it would snap your neck. I mean, you could feel it snatch. And I was like, hell yeah. But she and that damn 4 barrel, man, whenever that thing opened up, man, she was rolling in. Whoop, whoop.
what's the
It had
fastest
that
you ever
sound
go?
to it. God dang, boy, she was bad.
What's the fastest you've ever gone?
In that or on anything.
Just anything.
Anything, the fastest I've ever been is 110.
Oh no, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, hold on, man. I'm about to show you something.
What you about to show me?
I'm gonna try to pull up the same exact thing, same color and everything.
Oh, cool.
All right, so
Awesome sauce.
I'm almost positive that I hit 200.
No
I'm just
shit.
not. I'm not able to confirm because um, when I got to 196,
Uh huh.
my head was whipping
Mm.
so hard from the wind. Had my helmet wobbling back and forth like that,
No
and
shit.
everything just tunneled in that I lost sight of the speedometer. Let me see what share screen there.
Oh, where's Brock Hershey?
But that's what I did on
No joke.
ZX10R, a Ninja.
Ooh.
Yeah, dude. The first time I took that bike, I took it to a little straightaway in my hometown where I would
Mm-hmm.
usually top out bikes. I was flying through the gears, and every time I would shift gears, the handlebars would tank slap a little bit,
Ooh.
and I didn't know what it was until like fifth gear. I realized, Every time I'm shifting gears, mashing back on it, the front end's coming up and touching back down a little bit.
Ooh.
Like 80, 90 miles an hour, front end coming up and touching down. That bike was scary.
Oh my god. Yeah. I I've heard people saying that same thing. There was a there was a buddy of mine. He had a I guess it was a crotch rocket. I call them crotch rockets.
Mm-hmm.
And man, he was telling me that he got his up to like 90, almost 100. And he said he could feel it, like the front end trying to come up, you know.
Yeah.
And he said it kind of made him concerned. So he said
Okay.
he backed off of it. And I was like,
Yeah.
wow.
I'm a two-wheel riding motherfucker, which means I don't want one wheel off the ground and one wheel on. I want both
Right.
wheels on. Anytime I've ever popped a wheel, it's been on accident.
Yeah. Mm. Yeah, that I can imagine that would make me get a butthole pucker factor.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. I know that I was telling you about my buddy had a shadow. This was back in the late mid to late 80s. And he man, he loved that bike. It was a nice looking bike. I still remember it. It was like a wine color, you know, and like a reddish wine color, dark red. Um,
Uh-huh.
so it was nice. And he that one kind of scared him. Of course, he wasn't but about 17, 18-year old, you know, senior in high school whenever he got it. And of course, you know, being young and stupid, he was trying to show off in front of some girls and almost lost it. And he said that that taught him a lesson really quick at that age. You know, he got woke up real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Which
man,
it
it
looks
was a
something like
nice bike.
this.
Yeah, that first one right there.
Yeah. Shadow's been around for
That's
a while, bro. They still making
yeah.
bikes. Like, look, that's what guys do to shadows now. They chop and bob them
Oh
because they've
wow,
been
they
around
don't
so long.
even.
Find so many
Yeah.
accessories and parts for them.
Oh man. Yeah, that one didn't even look like a shadow. I mean, the way they had it, you know, decked out.
Yeah, they
But
you find them all day on marketplace looking like this, like old school bobber style.
hmm man, I wouldn't even know. Just looking at that one, I wouldn't think it was a shadow. The way
You
they
know, looking at
modified and
mine.
everything. Oh my god.
Nobody knows what mine is. They ask me all the time.
Is yours chain driven or shaft driven?
Shaft.
Shaft. Man, that shaft is awesome, dude.
I love it. I just recently had to replace it, but now that I know a little piece of information about it, it ain't gonna happen again.
I understand that.
They got a
But yeah.
it's got a casing that you got to keep full of oil. Well,
hmm
in front of that casing, there's a where the shaft goes into that casing. It's not part of the casing that holds the oil around it, so it's just dry, bone dry. Had I known this, I would have packed it with grease, ahead of
Right.
time. But I didn't know this, so
Oh
yeah.
wow.
But this time, I
hmm
found a new one. I got it for $80. The guy was selling a bike like mine for parts,
Uh huh.
and he had a picture of the bike like kind of disassembled with a bunch of parts laying around, and
Right.
it had but a couple thousand miles on it because the splines on this drive shaft were perfect, bro.
Oh
And
wow.
I was like, "How much you want for the final drive?" He said, "What you mean the final drive?" So I circled it in the picture and sent it
uh
back to him. He goes, $80 sounds fair. I was like, done.
Done.
My
Done deal.
homeboy will pick it up for me. We changed it
Uh,
out when you come hang out that weekend, and it's been running perfect ever since.
God, you had yours completely torn down at one time though, didn't you?
Yeah, man. When I was painting it,
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
yeah, I wanted to do all the work on my bike, everything.
Yeah.
I
What uh what how is Caden's project coming on with his 4 wheeler. I
What,
guess
go
his
kart?
cart. Yeah,
He don't fucking.
he not interested.
I mean, he'll ride it,
Yeah.
but that boy got so much shit. If I had a go kart when I was a kid, you'd have to pry me off that motherfucker to get me in.
Oh, but you'd be all over the damn place.
Man, I'd be gone too. What you said? Just go around this yard. All right, pop. All right.
Boom.
As soon as he
I'll
turns
see you
back,
later.
I'm out.
Doom.
I'm heading to town, bro. I got shit to do. Got to make something shake.
Hell yeah. Go see if you can't find some bitches. Hey girl, I'm pimping my ride. I'm fixing to pimp
Man,
my ride. Why don't you get on here, crawl over here beside me?
I, but that's what
No
sucks
shit.
about these kids spoiling them these days, man. When I was a kid, I would have fucking killed for half of the shit he's got. He's so desensitized to it. He don't give a shit.
Wow.
He'd rather
Yeah.
watch the kids play video games on his iPad.
Oh
Drives me
wow.
crazy.
That's just like my boy. I mean, I was wanting to get him in the weapons, but I mean, he shot my nine. He done pretty fucking good. That first time he shot it, first time he'd ever held a weapon, and we went out to the gun range, and I took my nine out there, and of course, it's the P85, and it's heavy. It don't have a whole lot of kick to it, but it's got enough. And so I said, "You want to try shooting it?" He's like, "Yeah." So I told him, I said, "Dude," I said, "whenever you fire it," I said, "you make damn sure you got a hold of that grip." I said, "and it's gonna want to come back towards you." I said, "but don't let it come back towards you, because I said if you do, I said you can actually pull the trigger again and it coming back towards you." And I said, "so you make sure you got a grip on it." I said, and hold it. I said, "but as soon as you pull the trigger," I said, "release the trigger, but have a hold of it."
Yeah.
And he's like, "All right." So done it like he aced it. And so we had some targets downrange, and he to be his first time, he got him. You know, he got him in a cluster. He
Yeah.
got the close. Excuse me, the closest he got to the bullseye was probably maybe, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 yards from it. And he he probably, the closest he got to the bullseye was within 4 or 5 inches, and I was like, "Damn, that's that's pretty damn good,"
What was
being
the
his first
grouping
time.
like?
Oh, his grouping was tight. It
Oh, well,
wasn't.
that's what matters, bro. That
Yeah, his grouping was tight. It wasn't like way off. But he had a tight group.
yeah. See
Um,
that shit? I don't give Caden an option with. When I took him out there with the 22, I showed you that video.
hmm
I told him, I said, dude, I got enough rounds for this rifle for you to shoot for years. You're gonna sit here until all them balloons are bust on that target. Because I fill up water balloons and make them bust them. Just so it's a little bit more entertaining for them.
right,
But that and like I told him with fighting, you don't have to compete like I did, but you're gonna have to learn how to fight.
right.
You don't have to like shooting. You don't have to
But
care.
you're gonna learn to shoot,
You're gonna learn to shoot.
right? Yeah. But he just never did take up on it, And I mean, I wished he would have, but I know he's gonna need it one day. But I just don't. I want him to learn and get at least the basics and shit. But I guess he still talks about it every now and then. But hopefully we can get back out to the range before too long. We ain't been out there in probably about 3 years. But damn, the damn shells and ammo's got so damn expensive. You can't hardly do that no more unless you know somebody that reloads and can trust them. You
Shit,
know
but that's expensive. That's an
that's
expensive
expensive
hobby
too.
to do right there. I mean, you
Yeah.
find them little aluminum casing rounds for $20 for a 50 pack
Mm-hmm.
at Academy. I picked up a few last time I was there. I just like the aluminum look.
Aluminum. It does look pretty good. Um, the hell, I ain't bought no ammo in a while, and I need to.
Go to Academy.
An
Nine
Academy.
is easy. Nine's common. You know, that 30-30 that I want to get, that's gonna be a hard one to get ammo for.
Ooh,
But
yeah,
God, I want it, bro.
I know that my brother's finally got his Marlin. Was it his Marlin? I think it was his Marlin 30-30. I believe that's what it was. It's whatever the hell that Ronald Defoe Jr. shot and killed his family up in Amityville with.
Oh shit,
Yeah, that type of weapon. I believe it's a Marlin 30-30 that he's got.
that's what I got
Uh,
safe back here.
yeah, that's and he finally got that one fixed about maybe a year ago. I think it was, yeah, it's lever action, and
Yeah,
he man, that lever action is awesome
that's
as
a
fuck,
smooth
man.
shoot, motherfucker, bro.
Hell yeah! But what had happened was there was like a set screw that held the ejector in place, and the set screw was out shooting, and come to find out the damn ejector fell out. And it's like, what the fuck?
Um,
And so the set screw had come out. And so I said, well, we ain't gonna find a motherfucker. That's for
no,
damn sure. So we
not
thought,
a
well,
magnet.
you damn right, or a good metal detector at the time. We
Hey,
didn't
where's
have
the
our metal
metal
detectors.
detector at?
Yeah, we didn't have our metal detectors at the time.
Oh man, you
I
could
know,
have went
right?
back.
So we could have pinpointed that motherfucker down correctly. But I mean, it would still fire, but you'd have to take the gun and hold it sideways and shake it. And I was like, "Fuck, man!" So it stayed like that for almost 2 years, and then we got up with a guy that stayed up here in the Fuquay Arena, and he was he worked on weapons. He's a ex-soldier, ex-military, and he does it on his side at his house. So we got up with him and went to his place and dropped it off.
What was
And
his place like?
oh, it was nice. He was working out of his garage. Um,
He got a couple guns or what?
oh yeah, that man had the shit going on, bro.
I
You
bet.
know, but he knew we was coming. But when we drove up, we got out, and he's like, "What you boys doing here?" I'm like, "What the fuck?" We told him who it was. He said, "Oh, okay, no problem." I was
Yeah.
like, "What the hell?" But but we left it with him for a couple of weeks, I think. And he got the set screw and a new ejector and put that on. And then there was what the fuck is it called? It's like a ring at the front, that held the stock and the barrel where you
Yeah.
put your shoulder strap on.
Yep.
I forget the damn Turk. What the fuck? Anyway, he
Uh-huh.
had to get that one, and he got that one and done something to the butt of the stock of the rifle, and cleaned it and everything for labor and everything was like only $130.
Oh man.
And so he called us and we went to get it, and my brother got out and went up to him and paid him and everything. They stood there and talked for probably about 10-15 minutes, and so my brother come back and put the weapon in the back and got back in. He said, "You know what?" I said, "What?" He said he wanted to buy it from me. I
I
said,
bet.
"Really?" He said, "Yeah." He said he wanted to buy it from me, and he said he said he offered him $350 cash money,
Yeah, I
and
would.
Roland said I turned him down.
Hell
And
yeah.
he told me he said that if I ever decide to sell it,
Yeah.
to let him know, and he'd buy it from me. I was like, well, damn, dude. He said, but I only intend on selling it, and I was like, I don't blame you,
No.
but
Short barrel.
long.
Oh, see, that one I got in the safe back there, short barrel. That's the one I want. That fucking the gun that won the West, bro. The one they used to keep in the holsters on the
On the
saddles.
saddle side.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but he did tell me, he said that they was talking about ammo. I was like, okay. And he said, Roland told me, he said the guy told him that if we saved our brass, that he could reload also.
Restock it. Damn.
Yeah. He said that if we saved our brass and bring it to him, he would put it in the cleaner and sand it, whatever, polish it, and redo the brass or rebuild it and everything, new primers and all. I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much he's gonna charge, but we ain't been shooting. So I was thinking about getting some. I mean, we got a reloader here at the house, but I mean, we got it at a deal because this one guy, he broke up with his wife, and I mean, he just up and left. I mean, just left every fucking thing. He's just like, I want to get the hell out of here. And so she was trying to get rid of it. Well, at the time we had a little bit of money, and we was, I mean, we had some put back, and was like burning. It was burning a hole in our pocket. And I said, what's the least you take for it? She said $500. I'm like, okay. And so she showed it to us, and it was the dies, the scales, the book, brass, lead, a few primers, um, the actual reloader, um, calipers. I mean, it was a complete set, and it was what the fuck is it? That name of it? I forget now. But I mean, it was pretty much everything. And I said, well, let me do some checking. So I went to a buddy of mine that knew about that, and he said, "How much did you say
That's,
she wanted for it?" I
that's a
said,
sweet deal.
500. And he says, "I think you're gonna have a good deal." He said, "I don't think it's gonna be bad." And we had some black powder with it, and so we got it, $500. And when we got it, we took it to him and to let him see what all we had included with it. And he shook his head. He said, "Bo, you didn't get ripped off." He said, you got a real good deal on this." And so we brought it to the house, and eventually packed it up, because we was wanting to reload our own, but I don't know the first thing about reloading. Even reading that
And
book,
the
I
only
can't do
thing
that
I could
shit.
see that being practical for is if I want to make some custom projectiles, you
Yeah.
know, like I mean, you ain't got access to depleted uranium or nothing, but like some armor piercing or like some subsonic rounds, maybe. If
Mm-hmm.
if you could figure out a way, figure out the technology and make that, I could see that. But ammo's too cheap to fucking sit there and
Yeah.
reload one by one by one because that's how
Yeah.
you
I
gonna
mean,
do it.
look at your time that you're gonna have into it.
Yeah,
Uh, but and I guess I mean, we got it packed up in the building. I guess it's still out there if the wife didn't ship it off somewhere or another or sold it. But you know how women is. Um, but I guess it's still out there. But yeah. I mean, we'll probably hold on to it, and because we may be able to barter if the time comes. When the time comes, I back up. If but when it comes, I think we could have something. You know.
yeah, like end of the
We
world scenario.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck you think about that damn balloon, dude?
China
Yeah, that damn spy balloon.
didn't fucking see anything on it. I just heard about it.
But that was some fucked up shit. It
What?
came it came over North Carolina.
No shit.
Uh it came Saturday morning around 9 o'clock or 9:30. It was seen over Asheville.
Why? I mean, why does it matter? They if
Yeah,
they
I
want to
mean
spy,
it
just
done
fucking Google
it
Earth or
it done come through across the fucking United States, you know, and they said Biden said shoot it down, which shocked me. I was like, damn, Biden said that. He had brain enough to sell to figure that shit out.
yeah,
He
no,
told him
that was
to
somebody else's idea.
somebody. And then there was a brigadier general, I forget his damn name, said no, let it. It's not harming anything. It's up
Yeah, what
above
they
the.
can see. Look at it.
Yeah,
They can
he
see some
said
topographical images, like
he said that he basically said that they it ain't doing nothing that they already probably don't know.
right.
Uh,
I mean, if China wanted to spy, they would have people living here as
yeah.
American citizens. You know?
Hmm. And oh, the you knew they had police stations here, right?
Yeah,
And the FBI finally raided one of them 2 or 3 days ago. Yeah, raided them and charged them
that's crazy.
for because they're not supposed to be here. I was
That's,
like, damn, that's sweet shit. My God. So, I mean, what's the freaking purpose of the police station, Chinese police stations being here?
I have no
I
idea.
don't,
I mean,
you
we
know,
got U.S. embassies in other countries, so we can't
yeah,
really talk shit. But
I don't know. It's just beyond me. It's beyond me.
what they
But
use for?
I thought it was sweet whenever I seen that damn balloon. It was wicked seeing that some bitch pop whenever the F-22s hit it with a sidewinder. They said it was a sidewinder. I don't know, but it had whatever it was had shrapnel in it.
Talk about fucking overkill. You
Mm.
send an F-22 Raptor out to take out a fucking balloon. Now, I don't think I've ever heard anything that ridiculous.
They because I thought, well, hell, just shoot the motherfucker, you know. But
They could have
it,
called me. I could have taken that thing out with a fucking with a 2-cent 22 round.
yeah. But they said that there was they're kind of hard to shoot down
Now,
because
me?
with a bullet
Nope. I got
uh
a slingshot in the back that'll take that
there
bullet.
you go. It's made in China, dude. Come
Shit.
on. If any of that
Exactly.
shit's like this,
Better
they
believe
send
it.
back over here. But they said there was one that was shot down in Canada, and they shot over 1,000 rounds in it.
Oh, well,
And
yeah,
they
those Canadian rounds. That's why.
yeah, and they said it deflated, but it deflated slowly,
Yeah.
and because all the holes in it. They said, but it was slowly going down, but it still drifted. I don't know how many hundreds of miles before they actually
Yeah,
started
we
losing
got
out the load.
it, eh?
But they said this, they said this sidewinder or whatever it was had shrapnel in it, and as soon as it hit, they said it just pieces went everywhere and shredded that motherfucker.
Yeah, America watched that shit happen and they were like, hold my beer. Let me show you
Yeah,
how we're
I'm
going to
gonna
take
show you
this
something really cool.
motherfucker down.
Hold my beer. I'm
Call
gonna
in
show
that
you something really
$2.4
cool.
billion fucking jet and send a $400,000 rocket after it. Hell yeah.
Damn. Yeah, and they gonna
Taxes
tell how
well
much.
spent, bro. Taxes well spent.
They gonna tell how much fuel it costs to
Oh
do
my
that.
God. I don't think it even uses fuel. It uses like fucking uh adrenaline sucked from babies or some shit like that. You know, the
Part.
shit that Hillary Clinton drinks.
Yeah.
Adrenochrome.
Oh my god.
Fucking raptor runs on hopes and dreams of orphans.
You damn Caleb. Shit, but
So
I
ridiculous.
thought it was
Take
so
out a
cool,
balloon.
man. Oh, they seen another one over Latin America.
What's Latin America mean?
Down
South
there,
America?
Latin America is like Central America, I think.
Why they don't just
Um,
say that?
they that was 2 days ago.
Why they don't just say Central America?
I don't know. They said Latin America.
Latin America.
I might have
Sounds
to
so
Google that
exotic.
and see what the hell that. What is What countries is Latin America?
Latin's a dead language.
Yeah. Let's see. What is Latin?
Hell, I got a Nerf gun that'll take out that balloon, bro.
Ah,
Got a few Nerf guns in the arsenal to take it out.
oh, Latin America is anything considered Mexico and Cuba, Haiti, all the way down
Oh,
to
they mean
the
Hispanic
tip,
America.
the tip of South America.
Just the tip.
Just the tip, all the way
Okay,
to the whole country of South America, basically.
but just the tip.
Yeah.
Okay. They
All
mean
right.
Hispanic America, not Latin America.
Yeah. Latin America is defined as Central and South America. The term Latin stems from the language spoken in the region being of Latin descent, Spanish, Portuguese, and French. Mexico is considered North America. Then you got Central America, then the Caribbean, and then South America. That's what they technically saying. It's Latin America.
Hmm.
So, But yeah, they said it was. They didn't say where, but they said there was another one that was located crossing Latin America. And I was like, okay. Um, the second Chinese surveillance balloon has been spotted over Latin America, according to Pentagon officials. Um, let's see. A second high altitude balloon has been spotted floating in Latin America as the United States seeks answers about a similar device that was shot down near South Carolina on Saturday. We now assess it as another Chinese surveillance balloon, as General Brigadier Pat Ryder said, uh, Pentagon press secretary said Friday. A department, no thanks. A Department of Defense spokesperson confirmed to Insider that the balloon was of Chinese origin, but declined to give additional details such as where the second balloon was spotted. On Saturday, Colombian officials confirmed in a statement that the balloon had been seen in its airspace hovering at 55,000 feet. The Colombian Air Force followed the object until it left the country. It is unclear where the balloon is currently located. The first balloon was spotted up flying over Alaska and parts of Canada before arriving over the city of Billings, Montana, near Malmstrom's Air Force Base, which houses 150 Minuteman III intercontinental ballistic missiles. Ryder said in a statement emailed to Insider that the balloon moved eastward across the country and had a very large payload up underneath it. No physical or military threat to people on the ground. The device was shot down by a F-22 fighter jet on Saturday after it reached the Atlantic Ocean near Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. China has maintained the device floating over the United States was a civilian airship used for research, mainly meteorological purposes.
Maybe.
Um, yeah.
I believe them.
Oh yeah.
Because why the
It
fuck?
was. It was an accident. It was an accident.
I
you
believe
know.
it, though. I really do. Because why the fuck would China send a balloon? If they want to spy, they got so many better ways.
Yeah. And they know you're gonna. They're gonna. We're gonna see it.
Right. Balloon? Come on. Who's going to be scared of that? Canada?
Oh my God. Well, Canada was in bed with China for a while. I think they still is
Maybe.
because I remember a while back, a year or so
I
ago,
mean,
they
America's
had.
technically in bed with China, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
I mean, I'm not
Civilized.
even talking about the fucking president's personal business with them. I'm
Oh
talking
yeah.
about how much shit we get, how dependent we are. Who's
Oh
not in
yeah.
bed with China?
Yeah. China's got the global market. You know, and hell, we're sending. Hell, we've sent them um our metals and everything over there, and to be recycled and shit like that, and all our
Yeah, yeah, all the fucking
factories.
debris from 9/11 went over there.
Yeah, and they're just
Fast,
recycling it and turning it and
fast,
sending it right
fast.
back
Get
to
rid
you.
of it. Get rid of it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, that's not suspicious.
No. My goodness. That's crazy as hell. But have you heard anything from Tommy?
Nah,
I talked to him.
call him.
When did I call him? I called him.
Call him right now.
You don't reckon it's too late?
Nah, man. Fuck him if it is. That motherfucker better wake up and answer the phone.
I heard that. He didn't sound. He said that he was doing pretty decent. Um, let's see.
Call him on speaker. I'm gonna go grab some.
All right.
Baby, don't worry. I'll think. What he said? What he said? Yeah.
No,
No.
no.
I know that old fart
Uh,
ain't sleeping.
I know he said he was in the swamp. He was still in the swamp. Um, said he was doing better. I said, but he was wanting to when to get with you so you could send him some supplies to the swamp.
He ain't sleeping.
But he might have who knows? He may have some kind of woman down there in the swamp.
What?
He might. You
No,
just never know.
some kind of woman.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah.
No.
You know them women. They like to dress up.
You
He
like
can.
dress
Tommy, I've heard that he can be freaky sometimes. I don't know that, but you know they have different costumes they dress in.
What's that? What kind of costumes?
Uh, I know he was telling me one time he was like he had a
No.
fantasy about
Oh no.
some nurses,
Oh well. Yeah.
you know. So
Like you know, like
he might be out there in that swamp and might have some of them freaks going on down there in that swamp.
some of them swamp nurses.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Get the fuck out.
Who knows? I say more power to him, Bo. Hmm.
Man, I need a swamp nurse right now, bro.
I need something.
Broke
Yeah,
up.
wife. I thought she was gonna call me tonight. She ain't called me though. At least
Man,
I got half my family back.
your boy's back.
Yeah, he came back. Tomorrow will be 2 weeks. He's been back 2 weeks. Went up and got him. I think he was in Raleigh, Durham at 10 after 10 Monday night. Well, tomorrow will be 2 weeks ago, and got him and brought him back and got to get a radiator for his car, charge the battery up because his radiator went out and it was spewing water everywhere. It's across the top part of the radiator.
That
And,
freeze.
yeah, and it so I hadn't been going out there and cranking it up. So
What's
I
he
got
drawing?
Honda Accord, 90 94 Honda Accord. He
Hell yeah.
wants to get him another one, but I mean he didn't pay. But how much did he pay for that car? Um, I think he give $900 for it. It had been wrecked in the front, but was just they totaled it because of the age, but it didn't damage the frame or nothing. And so he got it for 900. It's been a tough little old car. He hadn't had that much trouble out of it.
I bet he got 400,000 miles on it.
Every bit of it,
Yeah.
and it's still going. Um, but it needs some work done to it. But I mean, we call it the Hoopty Mobile. But I told him, I said, son, I said, it doesn't matter. I said, as long as he gets you back and forth, that's the only thing that
For
matters.
real. I've
And
never been one to give a damn about.
yeah,
I was young in my first truck, but I don't give a damn.
no, I used to be like that, but it's like whenever and I can understand where he's coming from. He wants to, he sees all the rest of it, with decent cars and stuff, and this one, I mean, he got his money worth out of it. But it's still going, and I told him, I said, dude, I said, get you a radiator, and you know, good to go for another 400,000 maybe. And he's like, well, it just don't. He says, I don't really like it no more. I says, well, son, I understand. I said, but you don't need to go in debt right now. I says, this one's paid for. That's the
Yeah.
only thing you gotta do is just keep up the insurance, the oil, and the upkeep on it. I said, and that thing, take care of it. I says, it don't matter what it looks like. I said, you can go later on get you a cheap paint job. I said, look halfway decent. You don't even have to have that.
Three rules. Three rules. Do your regular maintenance.
Mm,
Change oil, keep the fluids right, all of that. Don't dog it out.
yeah,
And don't fix nothing till it busts.
that's right.
And
That's
you'll keep it
exactly.
forever.
Yep, yep. And he was looking at he found one online. I think it was a Nissan Altima,
Yep, that's another.
20 2015, 2016, 17, something like that. and they was wanting about 9,000 for it, and they had it, pictures, everything online of it. And then in the fine print it said, I mean, the pictures looked good. The inside was good. The outside was good. It had one scratch, small scratch on the passenger's backside rear door, and not big. Just it didn't even go down to the metal. It was just like a scratch, and it said, "Check engine light stays on." And
Well,
he said that could be expensive. I said, well, it depends. I said, more than likely it may be a sensor or something.
could be
Yeah.
fucking anything, bro. I don't know. The last time, I don't even remember that Tahoe not having a check engine light on. I got, if I put that code reader on it right now,
Uh,
3,700 fucking codes will come up. Because I just never got them deleted after I fixed the shit. I fixed everything in my driveway. I'm
right.
not going to hook up computer up to it just to let the truck know, hey, you're fixed. You're good to go. Like, I
Yeah.
don't fucking worry if you're fixed or not. I know you fixed. You go fucking,
Yeah, because you can clear them out, can't you?
yeah. And then you gotta to delete them. You gotta hold your mouth right and do a seance and fucking wait till the
Two.
full moon and all. Fuck all that. The truck's running.
Yeah.
It's good to go.
I know that here they have that emissions. I think they're about to get rid of it though. They got rid of it in some of the counties, but here I think they still have it. I believe. Where you have to hook it up, and
Hook
your
it up to
check
the
engine
muffler.
lights. Yeah, and if check engine light comes on, you got to get whatever it is fixed and all that kind of crap. But I think they're about to do away with it here in this county, uh, and everything. And after I told him after that, I said, if your car's still running, I said, if they don't have that anymore, just put a piece of fucking tape over it so you don't see it. You know, I said, just wait till something major happens to it or whatever. But he was looking at that Altima, and I told him, I said, well, I says, you might just hold off on it for a little while. I said, because you don't need no debt right now, and I damn sure we can't pay for it in cash.
I mean, I don't.
Deals.
I never see myself ever buying a new vehicle.
Mm-mm.
Why? Why would I do that?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do it, which doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, if you got
I mean, if you're a little girl going back and forth to college,
I could see it.
you need a warranty. You need somebody like to be able to bring it to the dealership, change your oil and shit because you don't have somebody to do that for you. Okay, I can understand that, but
Yeah, but just in
a
general,
grown ass man, I can change my own oil. I can. There's not a part on that truck I can't replace. You know.
hmm that's exactly right. And I mean, hell, hold on a second, Caleb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back. Mom's telling me good night. But yeah, I mean, my old I got a 87 uh C10, I think it's a C10, CK10 Chevrolet pickup.
Mm-hmm.
That thing has been through the damn mill, but it still goes, you know. And I wouldn't give. I mean, I love that truck. It used to be the shop work truck back in the day, and they was replacing it, and they gave me the opportunity to buy it. So I jumped all over it. I mean, it's done its share of hard work, but man, it's still good. And I see more of them on the damn road than anything else.
Oh yeah, they hot right now.
Damn
They
right,
got one right down the road for sale. They want 10 grand for it.
10. Yeah, they're nice trucks. Uh, they really good trucks and faithful, and you can work on them. That's back whenever the damn fuel pump was on the side of the motor. It was a mechanical instead of electrical. It ran by the push rod, and man, I've went through some damn fuel pumps on that thing. But they're easy to change. Fuck, just take
Oh,
a couple bolts.
what engine is that?
Three 350,
50.
350. Yeah, 4 barrel Edelbrock. Love that Edelbrock. But
Yeah,
yeah, this it's a nice truck. I got.
everything's nearby now.
I'd like to change the rear end in it though, because it's the rear end in it that I had in it was It was the gears and shit was fucked up in it, so I had to change it out. And a boy changed it out for me, but it's a lower gear ratio, so you have to really push on it, and the speedometer's off and everything. And I just got to go back with the right gear
What
ratio.
year is this truck?
80, 87.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn. It's got a computer in it?
it did have, but we just undone all the damn lines and sensors and shit to it.
Hell yeah.
It's kind of a
Oh,
Frankenstein because parts of a Camaro was put on it. So you got to know if you go get something, you got to, if you get a certain part, you got to say Camaro, whatever, but to make it, fit. But I mean, hell, it's still work. I mean, shit
yeah.
still goes.
Let me show you my son's grandma, great grandma, bought a truck. It's like hers and his,
Right.
like she calls it Crazy K. Cause
Crazy K.
yeah, Crazy K.
Oh, dude.
I guess Crazy Kate and whatever, but it's a 50 Chevy.
Oh, ooh. What you got? Oh, sweet. Oh
Yeah.
my god, that is nice.
It's the body of a 50 Chevy on a 94 S10 frame.
94 S10 frame.
Yeah.
Shit.
So anything like body wise, you got to go 94 S10. Anything else is all custom because they it's all custom. I'm actually outside in my trailer, my tool trailer.
Uh,
I got the wooden slats that are going in the bed of the truck that I got to sand and stain for.
oh man, that would be awesome as shit, man.
Yeah, and she was like, well, "What you would charge me to do?" I was like, "Charge you? I'm excited just to be a part of this build.
Oh
I'm not
man,
gonna charge you nothing for that."
yeah, that is nice. Do you remember the? I guess it's the little red truck. Or what the hell they had a?
Little
It
Red
was red.
Express.
Yeah, it had the stacks coming up at the back. Man, I remember them
God,
things. Oh yeah, they was awesome as fuck, man.
yeah, my mom said, "Man, my mom taught me more about fucking cool cars than anybody I know. Really,
Oh my
she
god,
she knew all those cool cars."
damn, your mom was awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ, I can't
Yeah,
wait that they
ones
have.
herself.
I can't wait that they have when it gets springtime. They start doing more car shows. They used to have, well, they still have one. It's called the Sanley chapter of antique cars, collectible cars, and they have it right above the house every spring in June. Or yeah, about the middle part of June, early summer. And man, they are some sweet damn rides. God Almighty, there's some sweet rides.
Like old stuff.
Hmm. And there's a place down in Lillington, about 25 miles from where I'm at, East Coast Classics, and they've got two great big warehouses slammed full of any kind of antique car you can find or can think of. I ain't been down there in years, but and what they do is they people bring them in and want to sell them, so they do it like on consignment or something. But man, we just go down there and look. Oh my God, there's some awesome fucking rides in that thing. Last time I was down there, and I wanted to go back, but I think they're not open on Saturdays anymore, so that kind of knocks it out. But I mean, two great big warehouses
What's
full
an
of old
antique
cars.
considered?
Anything over, is it 30 years? I think it's over 30 years.
So they have like 53. You know
Oh
the
man, they had a 60. The last time I was down there, they had like I think about a early to mid 60 GTO convertible top. Then they had, I remember, a 1954 Ford pickup. Um, they had I remember them having a old T model in there,
mm,
like a 20 early 20s maybe T model. I remember seeing a few hearses in there, some Grand Prix. Um, so let's see, what the hell is it?
You know, Henry Ford, the Model T, he made the fenders out of hemp fiber.
I didn't know that.
Weed, bro.
Oh
No,
my god,
but hemp.
shit! I did not know that. Man, that was before fiberglass, I reckon.
Yeah, but I mean, it was badass. He tested it with a sledgehammer in one of the shows.
Ooh, damn,
I think it held up. That'd be cool to
shit!
find.
Fuck
That
yeah!
video of that.
Didn't they have? Didn't they have? Used to have a, what is that? Inline six?
Yeah, Cummins is still an inline six,
Is it? Oh, okay.
and that's dude. That's if you put an Allison transmission on a Cummins engine with a Dana rear end,
Mhm.
an indestructible truck.
Oh man, I know. I've heard a lot of talk about. My buddy was trying to get a. I think what he called it was a 10-inch Ford rear end.
9 inch, the
Nine
Ford
inch.
9 inch.
9 inch. I was thinking it was 10. Huh.
Yeah, I learned about that when I was crushing cars for LKQ.
Oh wow. Ugh. I remember back whenever they had that, the government had that thing, the buyback program. You know, you take your car in and to a dealership, and they would they would basically kill it, and they'd give you so much for it, and then you could take it and get a new car. It was, I think it was, what the hell was it called? It was back in the 2007, 2008, something
Huh.
like that. And I remember one car, I forget what it was, but it was awesome. It was a older muscle car, and they brought it in for the buyback program. And even the mechanic, he said he hated to do it, but he
Uh,
had to. You know, he
uh,
had to. And they would make some kind of solution and pour it down in the radiator to kill the motor. And but before they done it, he said there's nothing wrong with his car. And I mean, it was nice, Caleb. It was really nice, brother. And they made a video of it, and they was out in the back cutting donuts with it, and I mean, just ripping it, you know. And after it was over with, he brought it back, and he was mixing that solution. And he said, "Man," he says, "I really, really hate to do this." He said, "But he was bound to, you know." He said,
yeah,
"I got to." And so he made the solution and poured it in a radiator and sealed it up and turned it on. And it started, he started it up and it ran for about 5, 10 minutes. And all of a sudden it started spitting and sputtering. And then it locked up and that was it. And I was
bro.
like, fuck, man.
That sounds like you're telling a story from when I used to crush cars, bro. We would get stuff in like decent Cadillacs, or like we had an old Gremlin from like I don't know when Gremlin was hot, the 70s or something like that.
Hmm.
We'd get cars that are still running. People just sell them to these junkers that hassle people out of their cars. But like sometimes we'd cut up in them. We'd be doing donuts in the back, like
Oh, yeah.
playing in them before we, you know.
Took care of them. Yeah. But man, that car was so awesome. But I remember it was called it was basically the buyback program, where you took and turned your old gas guzzler in. It was sponsored by the government, and that went over like a turd in a punch bowl.
Yeah,
Because anything they do is it's not, it don't last long. But man, I wish I could find that damn video on YouTube.
man, they got a cool video where they tried to kill
Oh,
a little Nissan hardbody.
mm-hmm.
Like did everything they could to try to kill it. Fucking down, even down to like strapping it to these those big pads that they use to for like oil fields, the wooden pads that
Mm-hmm.
they'll drive track vehicles on or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll use them to base an excavator on when it's doing work. It's just like solid wood pads. They strapped them to that and put this little Nissan hardbody in the in the surf while the tide was coming in.
Mm.
Salt water, fucking flipped it all around and busted it all up. They had a mechanic go out there, fucking break it down, blew the carb out, fucking cranked up again. They could not kill this little Nissan hardbody, bro.
Ah, man, I'm telling you, that was some that was some awesome shit. You know, you remember? I knew this one guy before he passed away. He had a couple of gremlins down there in his shop, and man, that was some awesome little cars.
They like the
He
drag
turned
race.
he had one as a drag racer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember back in the '80s whenever him and a couple of buddies was going to the strip, he would get they would like back out whenever they crunk it up down there. Man, it shook the windows up here, and I remember them backing it out and getting on the road out here, backing up to the intersection, and they had the stoplight. They'd change it. They get that they trip that switch, and they'd look at it in the rearview mirror. Whenever it turned to green, they'd shoot down, away from the stoplight. And man, that me and Bill, my buddy that stayed down the road from me, I guess we was about 15, 16 years old. We'd hear that thing crank up, and he come up here, and he's like, "You know what we got to do?" I was like, "Hell yeah!" So about supper time, after supper, about 6:30, we go out there in the summertime and spring, whatever it was, and get out there on the sidewalk and
Cheer
watch
them
them
on.
cheer them on, man. And man, we enjoyed that so much. Gosh, I remember that. But he passed away like this past September, and I don't know what his daughter Daria is doing with. I think she still got the shop. Um, and as far as I know, he's still the Vega. I mean, not the Vega, but the Gremlin's still in there.
What make was that?
I have no clue, bro.
It had to be GM or something.
Let me look at it and see. Gremlin. Let's see.
Because there must have been a big motor that bolted up to them for that to be so common.
Gremlins. Oh, I put Gremlins in. A Gremlin come up. Car.
Meow 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 meow.
Let's see. AMC.
American Motor Company.
Yep.
Was that GM?
I think it is GM. GM.
Yeah, had to be a LS that bolted up to it or something because that's so popular.
Let's see. I know a guy that had a Vega one time too. Vegas. I didn't really care too much for the Chevrolet Vega. But that Gremlin was tough. It had the parachute and the willy bars on the back of it. That shit
Hell
was
yeah,
awesome as fuck.
gotta have it.
Hell yeah. I'd like to go to I'd like to go to another drag race down at the Rockingham. I ain't been down there in probably 20 years.
Man, the town I grew up in had a old state capitol dragway, they called it.
Mm-hmm.
And every Friday night they'd have fucking bikes. Some people would take their mom's Cadillac out there and run it just to see what it would do in the quarter. It was every Friday night. And
Oh
sometimes
my
on
god.
Saturday they have big NHRA and stuff.
Yeah. I remember they used to have, I guess they still do. Like I said, I ain't been down there, I don't know how long. Um, but they used to have down at the Rockingham drag strip, run what you brung, you know. And there was this one guy who was down there one time. Me and a buddy of mine went down there, and he had like just a old stock something that he brought. Wasn't wasn't nothing fancy, you know. But he was going up against the he every time he would move up into
Yeah,
different
you got to
class.
stay consistent. You got to
Yep.
consistently beat your last run.
hmm And he got on up to the big boys, and of course he had the handicap,
Hmm.
but he went ahead and beat them,
Yeah.
and he walked away with a damn trophy and a nice purse, and it blew my mind. That was before I knew. And my buddy's like, yeah, he was consistent with his time. And I was like, oh, okay. He said his time was the same, or and I was like, well, I wondered how that shit worked. But I mean, just my mind was like, how in the hell can this little old stock car, win and walk away with a trophy? Goes up against top cars, And it's like, yeah, it's all about his time.
Yep. And it's like catching a light, catching a good light, not red lighting.
Uh huh. Yep.
There's a few things to it. My homeboy, JR, he races. He would he could break it all down for us. But
Yeah, I missed that. I remember going to the Super Chevy show. They don't have it at the Rock anymore. They have it in Charlotte now at the Charlotte Motor Speedway. But I was going to it whenever they had it at Rockingham, but I've never been to the one in Charlotte. Um, I love getting the pit passes where you could go back in the back and watch them tear down and work on the motors and things like that.
oh,
Um,
see, the dragway I grew up around. That's just
mhm.
there is no fucking pits. It's like you go wherever you want. We stand behind the cars sometimes. They burn out, throw fucking wraps on us and stuff.
Mm.
Like it was very loose,
Oh, man,
very
yeah,
lean.
they got a nice track down there. Like I said, hell, whenever I was going, hell, getting in was like with the pit passes and everything. Hell, back then they were like 50 some bucks. So I'd hate to see what they are now.
Yeah,
You know.
now well, okay, that's a big fancy one. But when we were teenagers, they would charge by the person.
Oh,
So
I
we
got you.
pile up six of us in the fucking trunk. Somebody would go through,
Hell
pick
yeah.
one person. We all hop out of the trunk once it parked.
Yeah, that's like going through the drive-through back in the day. You know, just a bunch of them get in the damn trunk and sneak them
What?
in. Yeah, that's what Daddy always told me.
Oh, the drive-in movie.
Drive-in movies. Yeah.
Yeah, they got one in Texas, man. Kobe was telling me about it. He went to see it. He was so blown away by it that he wanted to start one up out here on this property.
Oh, really? I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, there are not many left.
Yeah, and it's a cool, like, nostalgic thing.
Yeah. So I mean, we had you. There used to be two or three of them around here. I remember there was one called the Starlight Drive-In. It was right beside the Eastleigh Middle School out here, and hell, they would show damn X-rated films back in
What?
the day. Yeah, yeah, and like if you could actually see it that they had the fence around it, but it wasn't tall enough to hide the fucking screen, so
Damn,
you could get to a certain spot and just watch the fucking movie.
damn,
Yeah, of
crazy.
course that was a long time ago. But they had like two screens, and one of them was just like your regular movie, horror movies or whatever, and then the other screen it was kind of like catty corner or something to where you really couldn't get a good view of it, but if you got to a certain spot, you could actually see a pretty good movie, and that's the one they showed the X-rated shit on,
Damn,
triple X or
that's
whatever.
crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, them there ain't many drive-ins around anymore. But it's kind of like you said, it's kind of nostalgic to
Mhm.
have one, and I believe one may go over pretty decent, because a lot of people I've heard some people talk about, man, I miss the drive-ins, the older people.
Bro, he's driven an hour or something
Mm-hmm.
The 3 or 4 times he's been, I guess. So it must be something pretty
Must
cool.
be something to it, yeah. I remember seeing pictures of old drive-in movies, and and they'd be having, let's all go to the lobby, let's all go to the lobby, going to the snack bar
Mm-hmm.
and getting you whatever you wanted. Oh shit. You
Yeah,
roll down your
they
window and
had what,
hang your
fucking,
speaker.
they had
Yeah.
popcorn, maybe cotton candy,
Mm-hmm.
some soda.
Sodas, hot
Nowadays,
dogs.
God, they got fucking everything.
Oh god.
You can have food delivered to you.
Fuck yeah. Yeah. Call the Uber. You order a pizza.
No, no, like
oh
the theater itself, you had a dinner table basically.
yeah. They've they the new theater, well it's not new, but it still is. It's about the well, it's the only theater we got now here. It's a Cineplex. And it's that motherfucker's got 9 damn screens on it. And I ain't been in there once since it's opened. They got the amphitheater type seats, and um they got the what's it called, the vibration
Yeah,
type deal, and everything. And I mean, shit, I ain't been that motherfucker. And my son and one of his buddies, Freddie, they went a few times to see something out there, and he's like, "Don't you want to go?" I was like, "Fuck no, I don't want to go." And I mean, hell, for one, all the damn movies they're making now don't mean shit to me. I can't follow the motherfuckers, and I ain't gonna spend no damn fortune to go see a damn movie.
yeah, fucking
So
$18.
fuck, man. Because whenever he left and came back, I asked him. I said, "How was your movie?" "Oh, it was okay." I said, "Okay." I said, "Did you eat anything while you were there?" He said, "Yeah." He told me what he ate. Hell, they got it's more than just popcorn and shit now. It's damn pizza and damn wings and all
Yeah,
kinds of stuff.
uh,
And
$18 was the last movie I went to see, and I
god
was like,
damn,
you know what? I'll just wait for it to come out,
exactly.
and I'll get it on fucking Hulu or Netflix or whatever.
There you go. And the lines to the bathroom are shorter. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I asked him when he got back, I said, "How was your movie?" He said, "It was all right." And I said, "Did you eat anything?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "What'd you eat?" And he told me, I forget what the hell it was, but he told me, and I was like, "Well," I said, "How much?" I'm just curious. I said, "You don't gotta tell me." I said, "I'm
Oh
just curious." I said, "How much did it cost you to get in the movie,
yeah.
and your something to eat that you ate?" And he
See,
told me, he said, like, altogether it was like 40-50 bucks.
yeah,
I said, "For one person?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Damn large drink was about $6." I said, "Bo," I said, "Damn, dude." And I said, "What about popcorn?" I didn't eat no popcorn. I had chicken wings. I said, "Chicken wings?" I said, "What the hell? What the hell happened to the little old boxes of candy and cotton candy and popcorn and
yeah,
shit?"
chocolate covered ants.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
raised yeah.
he said, "Oh," I said, "How much did you?" I said, "Did you eat any like the goobers and shit like that?" "No, but I seen them. I was thinking
Yeah,
about getting them." I said, "How much was in for a box?" $3. I said, $3. You can go to damn Walmart and get the same shit in the same box. I said, for a fucking dollar.
$3 is a steal though. At
Fuck,
a
man.
movie theater now, it's like 15 bucks a fucking bag of
God
Skittles.
damn.
They smaller than a normal bag, and all. It's ridiculous. But I feel
God.
like that's part of the movie experience.
Yeah. It,
You
well,
sneak
that's where
candy
they
and
make
all.
that's where they make the theaters actually make their money is on the concessions. You know,
Yeah,
because like I've been told that like when a movie first comes out, is mostly all the profit for the movie goes to the producers. You know,
yeah,
and then like if the movie stays there for like a month and a half, then they still get some profit, but more of it goes toward the theater. The longer it stays there, the more goes toward the theater, and
uh,
then they're making it all off that the movie and then the concessions. So you know,
damn. I feel bad now for all the candy I done snuck in the movie theater.
My goodness.
And
Well,
I don't
it's
get
all good.
what they gonna do? What you
What are
gonna
you
do?
gonna do? Yeah.
Ask to check me? Pat me down? Get fucked.
Tell me
Pat me
about it,
down.
right?
That's something you can pat.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hey, give me a minute, Caleb. I'll be right back, brother. I'll be right back.
And now a word from our sponsors. We ain't got no fucking sponsors. Who's watching? It's me and you now. Hey, what's up, man? You can't get on panels yet still? Gotti called Billy a fatty, fatso. What you doing, Gotti? Hop up on panel, bro. I'll post a link. See if you can. Come on, come on. Try it. I don't believe you. We love talking about blues clues because we're very
What's
smart.
happening, bro? Well, shit. There's Gotti.
He said he gonna. I posted a link. He said he gonna try to come up. He
All
was
right.
saying that he there's for no reason at all because everything should be right on his end. He hadn't been able to get up on panels.
Yeah, that's what when it was in DA's earlier tonight. I seen that. He said he didn't know what was going on.
Hmm. He's a little shit starter. He gets no bro, no good, same crap. Keeps refreshing. Something ain't right about that.
Mm.
The government's out to get you, bro.
Yeah. Damn. I just checked in. D8 is still live.
What he's doing?
Talking with Logical now.
Logical?
Yeah, Logical's up there.
He's alive?
Yeah.
What you and your boy was talking about, Gotti?
I'm surprised. He's been live for says 5 hours.
Damn.
It keeps refreshing the part where it asks what name I want to use. It
What name
refreshes
you put in?
automatically.
Maybe that's what it is.
What's
We
up, Mr. Gotti, brother? How you doing, sir? Be nice if you could get up here.
hell yeah, man. That dude, y'all got fucking voices meant for radio, bro. You and Gotti.
Yeah. Hey, Gotti the man. Gotti the man.
Everybody says YouTube is just a cesspool, fucking toxic wasteland of weirdos.
Hey,
And
some
the
good
best
people
people
out
I've
there.
met ever have been
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Hey, some good people out there.
Hell yeah.
You have to. Well, it's YouTube. You know you gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah,
You know,
exactly. Something about plutonium. Oh,
plutonium.
well,
Oh, they were talking about plutonium.
oh, who?
Must be Logical and Dwayne.
Fuck they know about plutonium.
Plutonium.
Shannon's, huh?
Oh,
What's old Shannon do?
Refreshes automatically. Refreshes. Can you use another name, Gotti?
There is
Ask
no
me
other,
what name.
bro.
Want to use refreshes? Eh, Gotti, you got a laptop?
No.
No.
Go to his phone.
Oh. Hmm.
Gotti, you got that song I sent you on Instagram? Man, I think I finally found a little. I finally found a little part to fix my problem with my truck.
Cool. Cool.
I've been rigging up stuff, bro, because I
Yeah.
refuse to pay these ridiculous prices for marked up parts when I can rig it up. I know I can for a couple dollars. Finally found it.
No, it's
Little
not about the
plumbing piece.
name.
Check that out.
Oh hell. The fuck is that?
It's a little sleeve like Titans.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay.
You know, so I guess it's for like a leaky pipe or something like that. You put it around
Right.
the pipe, you fucking tighten it up.
Mm-hmm.
$6.
$6.
Yep. AC Delco wants 60 something for that damn three way. Kiss my ass.
There you
I'll show you.
go. No, it's not about the name. It just refreshes over and over. It's
Hmm.
weird.
That is weird.
Can can you? Well, I was thinking to say, oh, I wonder if that's an app. No, he's talking about coming on the link,
Mm-hmm.
so it wouldn't actually be an app on his end.
Gotti, why don't you start a stream yard, bro? Start streaming. I'll jump on your panel. What's that? A carbonator?
Carbonator.
No, it's a sleeve.
I remember that night. Me and you was fucking with that piece of pipe, soldering it.
Trying to solder. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Ugh, that's kind of interesting.
I soldered some wire earlier.
Oh yeah.
I got a bunch of job lights, bunch of you ever seen like think about it in a mine shaft, basically like an extension cord, but every now and then it's a light bulb
Uh huh.
socket. Well, there was this big job. This contractor had like 70 of them,
Ah,
a string, 3 or 4 strings of them.
I got you.
And at the end of the job, he didn't feel like going through and you don't need subs to go live, bro. How you think we got started? You think I had subs when I got started?
Yeah, we had a few. I mean, I had a few, but not
No.
many. Hell, you doing good, Caleb? You up
Yeah,
to
I still don't have
115?
200 subs. Got it. What I got? I just crossed over into 100.
Yeah, you doing good. Because I remember, let's say here a few weeks back, you was like right at 100, I think thereabouts.
I don't need the subs. That
They
ain't
be
what I'm
coming.
doing.
They be coming.
That ain't what I'm doing though. I don't
No,
need subs.
you just having fun, man. Hell, come this June. Me and you been doing it for almost 2 years.
No shit.
It don't seem like it, bro.
Fuck my neck, bro. Um,
Yeah, 115 is what he's got,
goddamn, I was saying something interesting.
and I probably messed your train of thought up.
No, no, no. It's something. I don't know.
But yeah, I was looking at my very first stream. I'd seen it, and it was like June the 10th of 2021.
Mm.
And I remember me and you was talking. I think it was on the phone, or it might have been another chat. I forget. And he says, "You want to do a stream?" I said, "Yeah, where one's that?" You know. He's like, "No, me and you." I was like, "I don't know." And so I'll do it if you do it. I was like, "Well, I'm not sure." Oh fuck it, come on, let's do it.
Yeah.
So I mean, I had done signed up for StreamYard, but I just never did follow through with it. And I'd been talking about it, and so you done the first one, And then I done it. I done one like a day or so later, and it's like, yeah, this is pretty damn cool. It was simple once we got the hang of it. Hell, whenever you first got on it, hell, you had the hang of it quicker than I did.
Yeah, now I'm fucking murdering hookers live and you name it, bro. I do all kind of crazy shit.
Damn. But I'm not streaming as much as I did. Oh, you bought yours there for a while, didn't you, Caleb?
Yeah, I was paying for when I was working in Lake Charles. It was then I realized
Yeah.
how pointless that was.
Yeah. I mean, shit. It'll get 20 hours free a month, and then I made my other channel, and I got 20 hours on it free, so I got 40 hours free if I need it. Uh, you had another channel though, didn't you?
I still got it.
You still got it? Okay,
Still,
is that? I
still
got
trying
you.
to come up with the outline for it. They both for the same thing. It's all just shit. Intellectual
Just to
property for
talk,
my
yeah.
son.
Oh, God, he says, can you do it all from the phone?
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it drains your battery though.
man, plug that bitch in.
Yeah, I've been told that even if you got it plugged in, it'll drain that. I think it's got something to do with data or something like that.
Dada.
Data, but oh, okay. God, he says he don't use a laptop.
You know, you need a laptop guy.
My shit, I don't know what's fucked up with my shit, bro. But we've had some damn issues with towers around here, and since November, I'm on the wife's computer, um, because well, for one thing, she's not here. But when she comes back, I gotta go back to the laptop, and I've noticed that I get whenever I do a stream, there's a little thing that comes up there at the top where it says live on mine. It's got the Wi-Fi symbol, and it says unstable. You need to move to a closer to your Wi-Fi or hook up
Yeah,
to
yeah,
the router. And this one is hooked up directly to the router, and I
yeah.
still get it.
Hardwired.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe,
You still get
um,
the symbol? It still says that.
yeah, and
Huh.
it's hooked directly to the Wi-Fi.
Tell it. Can you type
Yeah.
back to it? Kiss my ass.
I'm wondering if maybe something is wrong with this router. Maybe I
Route
don't know. Yeah, because I mean
kiss
it picks up
my ass.
whenever I do the Wi-Fi on the laptop, it picks up, but it lags. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta punch that in.
I gotta do something. I even reset this router in here, but it didn't do no good. So I don't know if I might
Do you
have
hold your mouth right?
probably not.
Yeah, bro. Man,
Or
that's so important.
I'm telling
Check the
you,
blinker fluid.
no. I think it might be a quart low
Yeah, you
or
stall
headlight fluid. Yeah,
like you
which
self sabotaging, bro. You know
mhm.
better. You know better.
I might just have them come out here and check it or send
Yeah,
a
man.
signal
Get
to it or something. I
get
don't.
a Stanley Steamer will come out there and check it for you
Hell yeah.
for free. I think they'll put the battery on on the
Oh yeah.
machine. Tell you if it's
Or,
good.
or get the flux capacitor going. Maybe change the flux
You got a
capacitor out.
flux capacitor in that thing?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's the
I
whole
would.
problem. That's
Shit, I shouldn't have said that.
the whole problem right
Yeah.
there. You're probably not even doing 88 right now.
No. My goodness. I seen Brock in there earlier.
Who?
Brock. He got timed
Oh,
out.
yes.
Mhm. He
Brock
knows
Hurst.
you.
Oh,
Yeah, Brock
satin.
Hershey.
The dude who likes satin.
Silk. Oh,
Nah, satin.
satin.
He
Silk
likes
satin.
satin.
I asked him one time, I says, how do you like yours? He said, what do you mean? I said, do you like yours a little bit of lemon or salad dressing? And he's like, what?
Yeah.
Talking about he likes silk.
Well, I
Where's
guess he's
your
been
hairpiece?
around Egyptian cotton before.
Ugh.
I got a fucking sheet, bro. It's up there on my shelf. The shit's Egyptian cotton. Oh my god. It's so soft.
God, he said, where's your hairpiece tonight?
My hairpiece?
Yeah.
I shave that shit off every 3 days, bro. Unless I'm being lazy.
Unless you've been lazy. I got a damn shave myself. I ain't shaved in 6 months.
6 months.
6 months, dude.
Well, Wassalamu alaikum, my friend.
Oh shit, man. I can take and shave tonight,
Yeah,
and by the end of the well, hell, in 3 days it's coming out again.
I
And
gave you.
my buddy told me, he says your beard grows fast as of anybody's I know. I said, yeah, bro. I said I just fucking said, fuck it, I'm tired of shaving.
Bruh, I'm so tired of wearing a razor across my face.
But
I'm down to get it lasered off.
I've had I've dry shaved. Oh my god, that's a
Oh yeah,
bitch.
and at FTX's, when
Oh god.
they wake us up, I get that extra 20 minutes of sleep, and then the Humvee
Mm-hmm.
dry shaving just to get
Dry
it
shaving.
off.
God darn. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna need a
hard
weed
to have
whacker. Uh,
that.
that damn dry shaving sucks like a motherfucker.
It's all right if you go with the grain.
Yeah.
I've been using a straight razor lately, bro.
I ain't doing that because I'll be done cut my damn throat.
Man, it took me a few. I'm not gonna lie. I fucking sliced myself a few times, and I still clean up my neck with a regular razor. But
Uh,
the straight razors, I got a straight razor frame, 100 blades, a pair of scissors for $8 on Amazon.
well, shit, that ain't bad at all.
Man,
That's a deal, bro.
I gotta find some sharper blades though, because I mean they sharp, but they don't last long. My hair must be the same consistency as fucking copper wire, bro.
Yeah. God, he
Razors
says
don't last.
God, he says dry shaving is cool. I just use my blood as lube.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't a man until you bleed.
Or the tears of the innocent.
Yeah.
That's the way to go.
God dang. Oh yeah, my hair, man. I need to get a haircut too. I said when my boy got back from over there, I was gonna have him cut my hair, but I ain't done it. Hell, I got it's down to past my shoulder blades now.
You fucking hippie.
I'm telling you, God dang. My wife
Why
gets
you
back,
letting it grow so long?
huh?
Why you got a reason you letting it grow that long?
I just say fuck it.
COVID?
Just I don't know. I just said hell with it
Yeah,
because
fuck.
he's always cut my hair, and he does a really good job. But whenever he got gone, I mean, I could have done it my damn self, but I was like, no, I just wait till Eric gets back, and he's back. He's been back for 2 weeks, but I ain't tried it and I ain't pushing him. But I know that whenever the wife finally gets back, she's gonna say, "You're looking like an armpit with eyes. You need to take and shave and get your hair cut." I was
With
like, all right, whatever.
eyes.
Yeah, armpit with eyes.
Yeah.
Oh God. Mm.
Gotti looks like that with a fresh haircut.
Cut my hair and send it to Caleb. He will make a toupee out of it.
That's the hey, I still got my little boy's hair. The locks that he cut off.
Uh
I was looking at it the other day.
huh.
So
Man,
every chance I get, I throw it in his face.
man, he. I remember he had some long hair.
Man,
God, he had some long hair,
little pimp.
and yeah.
Now he's a little fuck boy with that old bitch boy haircut. Got fucking lightning stripes and shit inside his head. Like, what the
Oh
fuck,
yeah.
that dude?
Oh, he got little designs cut inside his head.
Yeah, let me see if I got a picture of it. I mean, it looks cool. I guess
Yeah.
it looks cool
Did,
to
I
friends.
think he looked good with a mullet, man.
Was that
A
him?
mullet. Yeah.
Man, two little guys. Kobe's little nephews got mullets. They pull it off, but I don't
Yeah. I remember the mullets. And then I remember the rat tails was big in school too back in the day.
know. Rat tails.
Rat tails.
Yeah, I remember. Let's see if I got a little. He got like a lightning strike inside it, on the side
Oh
of it,
yeah.
cut into it. You don't check Facebook, huh?
Not much anymore, Caleb. I never about forgot my damn password.
I might have to email these pictures to me so I can show you.
All right.
We've been doing the Nerf thing, bro. Big time. I I don't think he got some boys. We was twerking.
Twerking.
Yep. We some assholes, bro. When it's just me and him,
I
we act ass. Let me go pull up
can
my.
imagine when he gets like 21 or
Oh
18 or whatever, you take him to one of your clubs, gentlemen's clubs. That'd be awesome to see
my.
you and him
He's
together there.
all right. He just don't remember. He was too young. You want to talk about confusion? A
Ha!
homeless baby in a fucking topless bar.
Oh yeah, me and my buddy done that too. Whenever his little daughter was young, man, it was like carrying a puppy to a park. Man, all them women come over there. Oh my
Oh yeah,
god.
they're shooting fish in a barrel at that point.
Yeah, Wendy's, Mandy's, nothing.
Oh, what are you saying?
God, he said Wendy's, Mandy's, nothing.
Wendy's, Wendy's, Wendy's. The sandwich.
Sandwich.
Yeah, he's been talking about this fucking sandwich from Wendy's. It's a chicken mozzarella sandwich. It's got a chicken breast and a like fried cheese stick type mozzarella patty on top of it.
Oh shit.
And it's the best thing since sliced bread, he said.
Well, I might need to try that.
I don't know if I emailed that to myself. Let's see.
Let's see.
We love talking about Blues Clues.
Blues Clues.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Cool.
Dense fog advisory. What the fuck? It ain't
No
fucking
shit.
that.
That's what you said. You said that already.
Yeah. They just come up, but yeah, I'm looking out the window right now and I don't see no dense fog here in town.
It's going away.
Yeah. But I ain't gonna tell them what it's like around, the country and the rivers and stuff where there's bodies of water.
Yeah, man. Dude. I ride through the winter because I can bundle up. Ain't nothing can stop me from getting on that bike.
Hmm.
You know? But bruh, when I go across a body of water, it'll knock your dick in your watch pocket.
Uh,
It's fucking cold. Like a bridge, anything like that, anything over water, near water, you can feel it coming up. Like when you're getting near the water,
mm-hmm.
10, 20 degrees, boom, that fast,
Good God.
bruh. It'd be like right after we we've been riding for a while, so we take off jackets and stuff.
Right.
Then you got to go across that bridge. Mm-hmm. What is taking so long? This is aggravating.
Oh God, he asked you, did you have any power outages by you?
Power outages.
He said Austin's been out for 4 days.
I'm off the grid, bro.
You got that hamster back there in that wheel.
You better believe it. I got a waterfall
There you go.
on the property. I catch coyotes, make them run in that hamster wheel. Man, I don't know why this ain't popping up. EQ, I feel like I could send it to you. You could share it faster. My fucking internet sucks.
Hell, I don't know how to do that shit.
Look, if it comes, oh, well, yeah, I guess I should email you. You can pull up your email.
I think so. Yeah.
What email?
All
Text me your email.
right. Rocky Goldman at yahoo.com.
Okay. You're going to get doxxed now.
Probably so. I don't give a fuck. I gotta sign in first. Let's see. I reckon you did recognize my email.
Still ain't coming up in mine. What the hell, bro? What the hell?
Maybe later. See if
Yeah,
I can.
when I don't need it.
Shit.
Got a whole bunch of trash in this damn email mailbox thing.
No, this damn is tribute boss. Delete. Your inbox folder is empty.
What?
I just deleted all that shit.
Did you delete my?
No, it hadn't come in yet.
Well, I'll be a son of a bitch.
He said give Dot a call.
Who did it?
Gotti.
For what?
I miss her.
let
Says she'll come say hi.
me see.
What's Lakin been up to?
She moved, so she's
Oh, that's right.
dealing with that shit lately.
Yeah.
Let's see what Nana's doing.
What
We
about
call Nana.
Brandon?
Brandon's in Disney World right
Oh,
now
that's right.
with his
That's
family.
right.
Yep, just boring old me.
You ain't boring, brother.
See if it hasn't popped up yet. Well, God darn it! What you got? You got it yet?
Let me refresh. What the hell? I ain't got shit, dude.
Man, it must be my.
I'm telling you, there's some shit going on with these damn phones.
What you mean? Ain't
I
no
know.
conspiracy. It's just slow as fuck. Look, outbox, 3 of them. Yep, 2 to me. Send it again. Send it again. I'm gonna do a small. See if it'll send it faster. Can I send mail connection? Outgoing mail failed. Outgoing mail service we can figure for accounts maybe. What? Can I airdrop it? Let's see.
Disney. The Chinese hacked all of our phones with that Baron.
What?
Yeah, whenever it came over, it got everything.
Oh,
The baboon. The baroon.
got you.
Look, it's a baroon.
A Baru.
A baroon.
I wonder if there's a way for me to.
Yo, Bo, I done some calculations. That
Calculation.
yeah, some calculations. That balloon, it was at 60,000 feet, and it could see in the center, the diameter of that balloon from the center, it could see 325 miles. It covered all the state of North Carolina.
Huh. 300. And how many?
325 miles radius.
I don't believe you.
Yep.
All right.
From where it was at over Myrtle Beach, it could see all the way uh from the center outward up to Norfolk, Virginia, and 325 miles radius. So twice 325 is 650. So in a radius, it being in the center, it could 650 miles.
That's too much math for me, EQ. What you saying, bro?
I mean, it covered all the state of North Carolina. It could go from whenever it was over Myrtle Beach. It could reach um, Norfolk, Virginia. And if you go in a circle all the way around, um, it could go down as far as northern Florida and see shit. But from one side of the circle to the center is 325, and from the center to the other side of the circle is 325. Scotty, we should have nuked that Baroon just to prove a point.
We did, bro. We sent a
Yeah,
fucking raptor after it.
it sure did. Shredded that motherfucker like Freddy Krueger after we got done with it.
Allow. Okay, wait. I think I fixed it. Now let's see. Send that shit.
Aight.
Yeah.
Let me refresh.
Look here. Where's that?
Let's see.
Yeah, watch this shit.
Beyonce breaks records.
Huh, bro?
Beyonce.
All right, and we go back. Check this out.
Damn. God, he says I would have strapped Biden into it and wrote "Return to Sender."
Hey, man, that's my president. All right, so check this out. Now I'm gonna share screen. And screen. Look at this.
Oh, dip.
Look.
Check him out.
Before Nerf War,
Hmm.
confidence at an all-time high.
After Nerf War.
After Nerf War, now that Daddy's gone all Saving Private Ryan on your ass.
Damn.
Bro, we went for like 3 hours. It ended up being me barricaded in a back room, fucking popping shots across
God.
the room at him. We go ham, bro.
President of what? Damn, golly. I remember we used to have a game back in the 80s called laser tag.
Uh-huh.
That was awesome as shit, too.
Man, these Nerf guns, though, bro. I'm about to start getting pro level ones to compete with him. He can have all his automatic and laying down. I'm gonna start one shot, one kill, babe. Plucking them off. You better be wearing your eye protection. I'm gonna start aiming for them eyeballs, bro.
Damn.
My cat's already. My cat's running through here. I got one right here next to me. But when that cat acts an ass, it starts.
I seen him back there on the bed a while ago.
Yeah, little shit was being calm then.
Yeah.
She gets the zoomy zooms, bro.
Uh,
She be running through here like she's on acid or something.
if you got a laser pointer, play with it on the floor. Watch her chase it.
I'm gonna let her chase whatever the fuck she's chasing him. I'll put one of these darts up her ass.
Yeah. I used to do that.
Clues.
Used to that with the damn sight, laser sight that I had to line my sights up.
A bore sight?
Yeah. And,
Yeah.
we'd play with that when we had the cat in here. Play with it on shine it on the damn floor, and it'd look at it and cock his head to one side and jump on it, and I'd move it and it'd jump on it again. It's like, fuck, man. This is too easy.
They think they're so damn amazing, little cats. They think the world of themselves. They still think they're lions, bro.
Uh-huh. And independent as a motherfucker.
I'm the top of the food chain. Where you going? Where you going? Little shit. She thinks she's something.
I like it whenever they be laying there, you be calling it like, come here," and they be in a damn bad mood, and the very tip of their tail would be flipping,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and it's like, "Bitch, come over here and pet me."
yeah.
I'm not coming to
Wish
you.
you
You coming to
motherfucking
me?
would. Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's like that.
Whenever they that tip of that damn tail, they just flip it. You know they pissed. I shot one cat in the ass one time with a BB gun.
Oh
That
man,
motherfucker done a damn flip. Whoop whoop. You thought he was at one of those aerobatics or in the Barnum and Bailey circus. Trapeze artist. I shot him in the ass, and I bet you that motherfucker jumped 3 foot in the damn air and cut a flip in the air and landed on his damn feet. He took off running. I said, I should have been ashamed of myself for doing that.
depends on what the cat was doing.
Well, yeah, he deserved it though.
Yeah, it's some little assholes
And it
sometimes.
wasn't even my cat. What happened was I'd feed mine, and he was a little one, and this bigger one would come up and bully him and take his something to eat.
Oh
I
fuck.
got tired of that shit. I was like, all right, I'm gonna fix your ass. And
Yeah.
he come up and he went and mine just kind of backed away from him, and he started eating. I was like, I got right near him and I pumped that son of a bitch up about twice
Whack.
and shot him in the damn ass. And that motherfucker, I didn't see him again. He didn't come back. I was like, yeah, let's
That
teach
food
you.
over there is weird.
Yeah, it hurts my ass. Oh my god.
Man, they yeah. Let me not put that story out there on the internet.
I wasn't cruel to him.
No, I
I
wasn't. I wasn't either.
I wouldn't
But
teach him a lesson.
recently, an animal outside of my control that deserved it got what it had coming to him,
I got you.
and I had nothing to do with it.
Problem
But
solved.
I sure wasn't sad to hear what happened to it. Oh,
Problem solved.
oh, okay. Well, that's too bad,
Oh, you
motherfucker.
didn't lose no sleep over him, did you?
Not a fucking wink.
There
Bite my little boy. Lucky I didn't fucking do it.
you go.
Like I'm playing with this shit. I need to go work on my truck.
It's going on 1 o'clock here.
Yeah, it's too late too.
Yeah.
I need to work on that catapult. I need to work on my truck. I need to fucking move shit around my house. I got so much shit. I got so much shit to do.
I do too, but I ain't gonna worry about it. I'll get to
Yep.
it when I get to it. Fuck
What
it.
good is he stressing over it?
Well, I mean, hell, if Lord calls me tonight, I ain't gonna worry about it at all.
Oh no.
Mm-mm. We'll
I
be
feel
moving
like
on.
God
We'll
put me
be
on a planet to do a certain amount of things. And right now I'm so far behind. I ain't never gonna die.
yep. So I deal with it when I deal with it. If I don't get to it, I ain't gonna worry about it. Somebody else take care of it for me. But I ain't planning on going nowhere anytime soon. I ain't planning on it anyway. I'm just gonna stay around to make other people's lives miserable. Some
Hell,
people. My goodness. But Caleb, I appreciate you streaming, brother.
hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. And I'll probably be streaming sometime this week, sometime another.
Do
I
that.
don't know what time or
I'll be
when.
around.
But yeah.
I'll be
It'd been nice if Gotti was able to come up, but
I think he's done. He's playing.
oh yeah.
He got jokes, bro. That got it. He got some jokes.
He's the man. They made Gotti. They took away and broke the mold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mold.
Mm,
Moldy mold.
mold. Damn.
I fucks with Gotti. I like Gotti, man.
Yeah, Gotti's all right, bro.
You gotta
Real
wait
good.
for your bullshit.
I'm
See
telling you.
that softer side of him.
Yeah.
Oh, they're trying to recover the balloon now.
Yeah. You got the Coast Guard and everybody
They
out
can
there.
recover the one Canada fucking peep out, eh?
I
Not
mean
on.
that son of a gun dropped 60,000 feet and hit the ocean. That motherfucker probably is like hitting concrete. It probably broke into a million pieces. I don't know what they're gonna find if they
Uh,
find anything.
I mean, it's made in China. So
Yeah,
is everything else. What?
yeah,
I don't do
and
shit.
in falling at that height, ain't no telling how. Well, depending on the weight of it, but I know whenever it hit that damn water, it busted into a million pieces. They said they're gonna find every bit that they could of it, but I mean, China ain't stupid. I mean, they had to know it could be spotted. I know this, and ain't no telling whenever it could have self destructed. I know it self destructed probably when it hit that damn water, but I don't know. I think it's all. I think they were testing this to see how far they could go.
Who's watching?
Hmm.
Who's watching?
Who's watching?
Who's the one person in the two people? Who's watching?
Oh, two people's out there.
Two of them.
Oh, I don't know.
Speak up. Speak up. Who
Oh,
are you?
you got eight watching. No, that was two. Why the hell did you get eight? Eight
Eight.
watching.
Where you get
Two.
eight?
What the fuck?
Where you get eight from?
Now it's one.
Nah, I got two.
It was
Who is
some
it?
crazy shit was happening a while ago because I went back and it jumped up to eight and then it went to two.
There's always that one person in here watching. Won't say nothing.
Huh.
Won't answer.
I don't know. Beats me. I don't know.
Say something.
What?
Talk to them.
Oh,
Say something.
they're still out there?
Just say something. Yeah, there's one person.
Huh. I have no clue.
All right, dude. Up, they go.
They gone.
Oh well.
Oh well. All right then, brother. Well, I'm gonna slide to the side too, dude.
I'll hit you up tomorrow.
All right, we'll be around somewhere or another.
All right, brother.
All right, have a good one.
All
Thank you.
right.
Thank you for streaming, Caleb.
No problem,
All right,
bro.
later, bro.